Cause we are the ones been fighting for the right to vote. The right to vote. It's no place that seems safe. So they've been praying for the night to go.
Hey, what's going on, fans, people, family, friends, everybody out there in the world? Welcome to our 4th episode of Global State of Mind. Remember, like, subscribe, and share. If you're not liking, you hating. That's all we need you to do. So, and don't forget, we got to start a prize thing where we're going to go ahead and give away prizes, you know what I'm saying, once a week based on the best comment. Maybe it might not be once a week. It might be twice a month sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But all these prizes are going to be set to help us build this community that we're trying to build of right-minded thinkers, you know what I mean? JD, how you doing today, man?
I'm good, fam. I'm good. What's up, everybody? It's your boy JD. As Garnet just said, we're on episode 4, number 4, and still going strong.
Hey,
You know what I mean? So show some love, show some support. Hit the like button. You know what I mean? Even if you ain't like the Go Seattle shirt Garnet wearing, just show some love, same way. So
go Hawks, boy.
You know what I mean? Hit the like button, comment, share, and yeah, that's basically it. So I hope y'all had a good weekend, by the way.
Right.
I don't know where y'all at right now, what the weather is like, but it's kind of rain. It's been raining in France. We're missing the sun a little bit.
But hold
Wishing
on,
was
don't
on Miami
France
Beach or something
good,
like
though?
that, but
Miami
yeah,
Beach
yeah,
do
yeah.
sound good.
Definitely.
Yeah, man, Jamaica sound better.
Through that, you know what I mean? That's home ground here.
Yeah, man, Jamaica sound better, but we'll take Miami for now. So,
Yeah.
people, you know, so boy, with first couple episodes we talk about topics that we felt were based on helping to gather the community in a single-minded thought of being a better person and living not for yourself but also living for others. You see what I'm saying? So this episode we're gonna talk about a little bit about what's going on in the world, you know what I'm saying? And even though, you know what I'm saying, most people have bypassed the whole corona thing and it's not something that they really care about anymore, we felt that it is something that, you know what I'm saying, we want to voice our opinion and then talk a little bit about it. So with that being said, JD, you know what I'm saying, this virus, this pandemic that is taking the whole entire world, not just a country, but the whole entire world. How do you feel? Yeah, before I ask you how you feel about it, let me ask you this. Do you think this just came from a bat? Or a penguin?
I wasn't riding with that from day one. Hey.
Or a penguin?
I genuinely think it's a man-made virus.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I find it very hard to believe that some bat eats some shit, and you know what I mean, a Chinese nigga or a Chinese woman eat a bat and that shit starts spread. I find that just too hard to believe.
Too hard.
The majority of diseases that we got infected with are man-made disease.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And I believe that this one is no different. Only thing is this shit is airborne. So we're on a way different spectrum where the virus is concerned and what's the word again? How contagious it is. But I do honestly believe it's man-made. I think some shit went wrong in the lab and that
ain't nothing go wrong. This was a plan. I ain't
no conspiracy.
Yeah. I ain't no conspiracy theories, but it's just too set up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because first of all, they say this. It started in a country where their laws on experimenting is different. You know what I'm saying? So what they're allowed to do and how far they can go is different from other countries. You see what I'm saying? And then they turn around. It's the bat that gets me, G. The bat just gets me. You're telling me these bats been living here for years and years and years, just doing their thing, and one day one bat was like, "One nigga, you ever heard about the vid?" I got that shit, Joe.
Yeah.
I got the vid, my nigga. I'm flying out the cave. Who coming? And then they had a quarantine in a bat cave and was like, "Hey, them niggas got the vid. They can't live with us no more. We got to separate from them." So the vid bats flew out the motherfucker and went in. In fact, you know what I'm saying, bro, it's so illogical.
Yeah, of course.
So that's how I don't understand when people have this big argument about the bat and the lab. bro, it had to have come from a lab, bro. There's no questions
Of course.
about that. You know what I'm saying?
Of
Just
course.
common sense, you know, you're going to look at it and think about it like that. This is a man-made
Yeah.
disease. That's why in 6 months they were able to come up with a vaccine for it. If this came
Yeah.
from nature, they'd be still trying to figure out what the fuck nature was doing.
Hey, Garnet, you ever got the disease? Not
No,
the
sir.
disease, the virus.
No, sir. Bad man
Never.
stay safe. You see them say, some man run around.
Jamaican strong.
Them talk about them now wear no mask. I know that me wear my mask
Yeah.
everywhere me go my youth. Because first of all,
Yeah, me too.
me already think me a ninja. So me already like the mask off top. You see me? I say, so for me
Yeah.
personally, the mask was never a hindrance. You see me? I say, because I never took it as something that was stopping me from living life. You see me? I say,
Yeah.
I just took the mask as something that could probably prevent me from getting disease. Because if you look on TV, you know, my youth, them have Dr. Fauci, we say one thing, him say, yo, vaccine now work, and then the next time I say, yo, everybody have vaccine. In America, so I don't know how France stay, but in America, them 1 minute them will say, yo, I think against it, and then the next minute them will say, I think for it. So it's just a
Yeah.
pure confusion upon the thing, but man, you no way this is from a bat. Not even possible.
Definitely.
Not even close, man. It has to be man-made. And then the fact that with viruses, you know, a virus, so for a virus to survive when the virus first look at it, is the most powerful. And during that time period, that incubation time period in the body or in the society wherever it's in,
Yeah.
it said to itself, yo, me can't kill all them people because if me kill them, me can't survive.
Yeah, so
the-
it mutates.
Yes, and then you get variants.
Exactly.
It's not a variant though. It's just an
And
evolution of the virus. It said to itself, me
Exactly.
kill them, me
And some
can't
of
live.
that, yeah, some of that a lot of people have to understand is that normally the variance is less dangerous. It's more contagious, but less dangerous than the initial
Yes.
virus.
So the effect of the plant continues to go on because
Exactly.
remember now,
Like the Ebola virus.
with a man with a disease that's caused by nature, you see me I say it usually run its course. Man-made diseases are what evolve because when they build them so them can't, so them don't just do one thing, them do multiple things.
Yeah.
If I understand, say a genius put this together, we're talking about man with IQ level out of space, you know. So as them put this, so you see me so us as people, you see me say as average, not average, me far from bomber clock average, but us as the ones that are not in the seat with all the information, and you see me I say, we don't know what to think as a community, as humans on planet world. We don't know what to think, man. Everybody have a different feeling for it. Some say at the bat for sure. Some say at the lab for sure. Some want to even blame all the China feet, my youth. Every China man have coronavirus now, you know. You see me I say?
Hey, the big question I have right now is, the truth is really in regards to the Delta virus, the Delta variant, my bad. Because they're saying that shit is like it's more dangerous than the other variants, right? Which is really not normal. It's not normal at all because exactly. It's not normal, and I don't understand that structure. I think like they probably went back in that lab and they made some adjustment and say, all right, we're gonna hit them with this one.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
Happened. No, I'm telling you what happened, cousin. So the virus, you see me I said the virus itself, when the virus first come, the virus say, yo, me don't know who's the host right now. So when the host, it try to either it'll come on and do us hard. And then the virus I say, yo, me can't kill everybody because if me kill everybody, me can't survive.
Yeah.
So the virus changed to the Delta variant now. You see me I say? It's not this is a new version, it's a mutated version of the same coronavirus. Because you realize, so you can't so no, them not going to the lab and make nothing new. Are the same thing? No, what
you know why I say that though?
Yeah.
You know why I say that?
Why?
Because it had how much different variants. It had a variant that came from Brazil. It had one that came from
Canada, Europe.
Canada, you know what I mean? It had so many different variants. And these variants, when you look at these variants, of course they were more they were all mutations coming from the same coronavirus. You understand? But they were, you know what I mean? They were less dangerous.
Yeah.
But they transferred from one host to another more fluently. You know what I mean? They were more contagious, but less dangerous. All of a sudden, this nigga came from India and he's more dangerous and more contagious than all the other variants. What's so special with this one? You know what I mean? And that's what I can't understand.
because it's in
Plus, wait, check this out.
yeah,
All the other ones, right? Based on the information that we receive here in Europe,
yeah.
like they attack mostly elderly people, people over 60, shit like that. This nigga, he
Obese.
forget all about them old niggas. They come directly for 30 and under. Like, I don't know. That one that got me feeling kind of, I don't know.
Because you remember when the first version come out, and I said this version was this version was going to affect elderly people and people young and in between. You have a lesser chance to get it. But what they never explained, what they wasn't saying, they were saying people that were more healthier, in shape, exercise, and stay on top of them immune system, we had a lesser chance of getting it. Because if you look on 75% of hospitalizations of coronavirus were people that were obese.
Yeah.
No, I am not a conspiracy theorist, so don't nobody come for me now. But this is what I'm saying. If you want to do population control, what's the easiest way? Pandemic.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying?
That's true.
And if you pay attention to things going on in your world, this world, our world, you'll see that there are people writing stuff that's saying population control must be had, or the planet is not going to make it. Now, if they're putting that out publicly, you know what I'm saying? Imagine the people that sit at the table with the money. They're thinking the same thing. Like, we got to cull this shit the fuck down, or we might not have a planet Earth for us to spend our billions and gazillions on.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So it just
we gotta get we shit together and get to Mars real quick.
Nah,
start preparing planet Mars.
Space Jam, nigga. We gotta
make sure you have Elon Musk on speed dial. You know what I mean?
Listen.
Them ways.
Elon, if you're watching Elon, listen. Man, we're gone on space, Rasta. Come get me. Send me a Tesla too. Don't forget, people, subscribe, like, and share, and comment down on the bottom. You know, don't be as afraid to be part of the community, because we're trying to build someone earth strong. But JD, you see, them come out. No. Here's my thing about the whole corona thing. You see what I'm saying? When it first come out, it did. The disease, I believe, did less damage than the reception of the knowledge of the disease, of the virus by people. You understand what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Like the disease was a physical thing, but the behavior and the reaction of society when the virus
impact that it had.
Oh my! It just like, bro. Here in Spokane, here's the most illogical thing I've ever seen. Tissue is always in the stores, right? You go in there, you get a pack. Shit. You go in there, you get a package. You get a little 18 roll. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're getting to.
You know what I'm saying? One. I use Charmin because, you know what I'm saying, I don't like that rough shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I go in there and get the Charmin Ultra Strong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pack that back. Now, they tell you there's a virus and they're going to put you on lockdown. Now, I understand the fear in your mind. I totally get it. Like, oh my God, we don't know how long we're going to be on lockdown. We need to get all the supplies we can get. The world is ending.
One thing for sure.
Like, I understand that, but but for everybody to go buy all the tissue, that means that there's going to be no tissue. That's just a simple logic. Hey, if you just go in there,
5 minute toilet break is important, bro. I don't care what you say. I need to have my tissue. You can take the water and all the other important shit, but leave me some toilet tissue.
My nigga, the tissue was the least thing you should have worried about. People should have been worried about food and water. My nigga, at the end of the day, you can turn on water and wash your ass, man.
Yeah, for real.
No, seriously.
It's the best way to clean, by the way, for those who don't know.
Yeah, okay, French. Spray the booty with the water. What them call it, say it in our French, my youth. What them call the toilet when you can spray it with the water.
The toilet, they don't have a name. We call it toilet.
Toilet. They don't have like a name for it, like the toilet that cleans your booty.
Nah, we call it the Japanese toilet. Le toilet japonais.
Toilet Japan. Listen, hey, my cousin, they're French. Remember, if you're there, France support. If you're watching from anywhere else in the world, check him out on Instagram to support us all the way, people. Because it's man saying we not just do this for us, we do this for you too. So support us and we're gonna support you. Yo, so here man saying so as I was saying, the impact on people was the impact on people's behavior was more, I feel had more of a pronounced visual.
Was more critical.
No, you could see it more than you could see like the virus itself attacking people. Like to know about the virus, most of the time, if you know, like me as a man, I minimize the amount of people I interact with. So I have a set crowd and I stay with that crowd. I don't really mix and mingle with people.
Yeah.
So when my crowd stay a certain way, if it's outside of my crowd, I really don't know. So I don't know a lot of people that had the coronavirus. So in my circle was very few, if none at all. You see me I say?
Yeah.
So I don't know. The thing is, people was talking about where I'm at now. People were driving around talking about starting militias, and people were here literally losing their minds in the JD. I'm talking about fighting people in stores, like fighting the people that work at the store because I'm gonna tell them, say, yo, you can't have nine 24 packs of tissue. If you take it, you're not left none for nobody. And people are in stores fighting the workers that work at the store that have all right to tell them, no, you can't have that. I'm talking about physically fighting people, G.
That's when you realize how messed up human beings are.
That's how you realize how little it takes to send us over the fucking edge. Huh?
Exactly.
Look at that, bro. Now, remember, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. These thoughts are the same in fields that you should have to. You see what I'm saying? Now, could that be a field test, my youth, to see how much them can accurately affect the world with one thing?
Honestly, the way the society is moving these days, you can't put that up. You can't put that past them. Tell you the truth. Who knows? Maybe the next step would be purge. You know what I mean?
Imagine we're up on the purge, man.
We're laughing now. Say the truth, we're laughing now, but the truth is
possible.
It happened these days. Check this out, right? Yeah. Today it has like we all know that there are international laws that governs the world. You know what I mean? Laws where, for example, if we're talking about vaccination, laws where normally I say normally, a country couldn't impose a vaccination on the.
Sorry to interrupt, cousin, but
yeah,
go ahead. One thing before it slipped out of my mind. Now, when you say laws, there's social laws and actual legal laws that are worldwide. You see me?
Exactly, international laws. Exactly, and there are international laws. These are things that were signed by how much different
countries,
powerful countries, US,
UN, United Nations. Them all come together
exactly,
and put
right?
One thing and agree.
That where a country or a government can't oblige their country or their country to participate or partake in vaccination. You understand? Normally we have free rights and it's your choice. Today, when we watch the news, it have countries that basically locking you up if you ain't vaccinated. Ain't that some bullshit? What happened to the international laws that were passed? What happened to human rights?
Human rights. Huh?
You need to tell me, and this shit is getting out of hand because even Europe right now with the new variant, they're having talks of like, yo, if you ain't get your vaccination, you can't fly, you can't travel, you can't go to the restaurant, you can't. You know what I mean? If that's not fucking dictatorship, I don't know what it is.
Listen, my youth, we entered it. Listen how me feel about it, my youth. This is how I believe history. History is a loop, you see me I say? It's a tape on loop. And the tape spinning, there's a spin. When I take a tape, because the tape not go 360. It's a full circle. Everything happened before I got happened again in some kind of form or pattern. You see me I say? And if you notice mankind history, our history as human beings, we have big war. The Bible tells us about beer war through the first part of the Bible. Because the Bible is a history book, you know. Don't come for me, you know. It's me I say. So if you're looking at the Bible says them kill people from the husband to the baby and raise the land. You see me I say? When they say them raise the land, they mean them make it so nothing else can never grow up on it again. You see me I say? So if you look at that history, and then you go to like Genghis Khan, you know what I'm saying? Then you go to motherfucking Akil, you know what I'm saying? And you go to all these big people that started wars or ruled kingdoms, bro. All those great kingdoms, all those great things that came together that has formed society over this time, all of them fell.
Yeah.
Nothing imperial has ever last, bro.
Yeah.
Even the empire that England created didn't last, because now the queen and the kings are just figureheads. Parliament runs England. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is what's coming to us right now. I feel like this is the coronavirus showed us that it's only going to take a little thing to push us over the edge.
Yeah, for real.
Because you had people that were willing to literally go fight the government if they stayed one more hour in their house in lockdown. Like where I'm at, bro. I'm talking about people were talking about marching into the streets with their own guns. And
even here in France, without the guns though, but here in France.
And in France, they got noodles and, you know what I'm saying, spaghettis and,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, knives. I'll stab you, nigga. Ooh la la.
No, but hey, tell you the truth, solitude does a lot to the human mind.
Oh my God.
Especially over time.
Especially if you're not strong enough
to deal with it. It doesn't take, you don't have to be a genius to understand that.
Yeah.
We are social beings, and the social aspect
mingle.
of life is very important for each of us. Like for students here in France, you have to know that, for example, especially in Paris and big cities like Paris, Lyon, places like that, a lot of students were in confinement, right? Lockdown. They couldn't leave their apartments. Take in mind that these students' apartments here in Paris is like some small matches box, you know what I mean, apartments like 10, 30 meters square feet max, right? And students were living in these for excessive hours. What happened after a couple of months was that, well, students start getting suicidal. That was a big crisis that the government even had to come together and try to figure out some kind of psychological help that they could actually give these students and things like that. So solitude gets to your mind, and we are already crazy human beings. If you don't believe that, just look at the statistics. We're already crazy. So imagine what happens when we're alone and you can't communicate. So I'm not.
When you're alone with your thoughts is the most dangerous thing, bro. Being alone with your thoughts is the most dangerous thing, because our brain is like a computer. The only thing we don't have full control over this computer. Sometimes it will just like pop-ups. And you know what I'm saying? And that when you're by yourself, but you ain't got no block either. You ain't got no block stopper, because these pop-ups come when they want to. You be sitting down and you could be thinking about Christmas. All of a sudden, someone in your brain would be like, remember that bitch that did that? Or remember that dude that did that? Or remember that time of Christmas when everything was ruined? And that pop-up will pop up in your head, you know what I mean? And you can't stop it. So when you place people in a position where all they have are their thoughts, and your thoughts are your memories combined to create, you know what I'm saying, all of these ways that you think and behave and believe, you know what I'm saying? So when I was in the Army, I was in Alaska, bro, and they actually had a class that you had to attend about not committing suicide because of 6 months of no sun. Because people were killing themselves because they couldn't see the sun, bro, and they're in this room and it's dark 24 hours. And most of the time when you live on post, you live in a barracks, and most barrack rooms is one person. Sometimes you have a roommate. Most of the times it's one person to the room. So now you're in this dark room, 24 hours, no sunlight, with just you. So, you know what I'm saying? So that being locked down for some people did more damage to them than society could have probably ever done to them being outside, because now their mentality changed. And then here we were on lockdown, I think for about 2 weeks. We were in the house we couldn't leave unless it was necessary. Like we could only go to the Walmart and the weed store and get liquor. My nigga, the weed store and the liquor store never shut down where it was at, bro.
Everything. Y'all lucky. That was the first.
My nigga, that's crazy as fuck. I swear. How does that make sense, bro? But I understand it too, because listen, if you're gonna send motherfuckers into their house, grown people, not kids, if you're gonna put some grown people on lockdown, on timeout, you don't need to get these motherfuckers gonna need liquor and weed. They're gonna kill everybody in the house. But what it did though for people, what it did for people in my area, it turned a lot of people into alcoholics because people literally sat in their house for weeks upon weeks upon weeks. And then we went through levels phases. So in phase 1, we couldn't come out. Phase 2, we could barely come out. Phase 3, we kind of semi-free. And now we back to regular. But in phase 1, people was just sitting in their house. And the only thing that was open was what? The grocery store, weed store, and liquor stores. So you gonna get food, liquor, and weed. And you stuck in your house. That's all you're doing. You want to go get food, liquor, and weed. Food, liquor, and weed. They say it only takes 7 times people to do a thing before it becomes a habit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I read in the book. But of course, all books are not right. I'm just telling you what they say. So 7 times. So now, take for example, you like a single parent. Your kid go to bed at 9 o'clock. You got weed and liquor and food. So now you're alcoholic by the time, because we was going through those phases for a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And one time we went back in phase or we went forward in the phase, but we're talking about a year of only maybe 6 months to a year of only having food, liquor, and weed. So the effect it has had on society and the behaviors caused society to have, I feel is much greater than the effect the virus had. Because
that's true.
Yeah, because it put people's life into a spiral, G. Like it sent some people literally off the deep end during the fucking
even health-wise.
Help, my nigga.
Crazy, you know.
Yes.
Bro, hey, I never gained so much weight in so little time than when I was in lockdown.
That corona weight. So during the coronavirus, and I'm like, a beer craziness things happening because I don't know how was lockdown over there in JD. Did you guys have phases too?
Yeah, we had phases. Yeah, we definitely had phases. It started, but the thing with France is, well, first of all, we only had access to grocery stores. Everything else locked down. You understand?
No.
The first thing that the government, yeah, weed is illegal in France, so that was never an option.
How is weed illegal in fucking?
Ask the president.
It's so, France, my nigga. It's the country of love. How is weed illegal there?
Hey, I don't know.
I'm thinking everybody in France walking around blowing a joint talking about I love you. No, I love you. No, I love you. What?
Nah, you're getting some conscious love. Trust me. You're getting that weed love. You're getting the real ooh la la.
Always. And how long has it always been illegal in France?
Yeah, it's always been illegal.
Wow.
That's why we have loving neighbors like Amsterdam, though.
Hey, listen, Amsterdam, when I come through, I'm coming. It's guaranteed before I leave this planet, I'll be there. I need to hit them pubs, G. I need to hit them pubs. I want to see one of them weed pubs. I want to see one of them, bro. Where you can
come through. I'm gonna let you hit up some spots.
Come on, you know I'm coming, man. I gotta see France. I gotta see the Eiffel Tower. I gotta.
That's something to see,
bro. I'm telling you, bro. My whole body just gonna just. That's how my body's going. That's how my body's gonna feel.
Yeah.
Cause bro, I got goosebumps right now thinking about the Eiffel Tower. just looking up at it and seeing just going up into the sky and knowing that, hey, goddamn, some men made this.
Yep. And
it goes all the way. What? So about Pantapic, JD, we asking about what were you saying about the lockdown in France?
So France with the lockdown, first thing is the government like made a list of places that were priority and not priority. That's the first thing they did. So I think what left open were places like anything to do with transportation, of course. All business got locked down, and you had to have an authorization in order to go to work. Otherwise, you have to work from home.
Mm-hmm.
And supermarkets were open, but everything else was closed. Bars, restaurants, everything else was closed.
Mm.
And we went on phase where we were on lockdown, but we could come out for like an hour to do our shopping, or it depends on what you want to do. You're going to shop, you could come out for like an hour or something like that. If you needed a jog, you could come out for like an hour to get a jog.
These are adults, you know.
I mean, you couldn't pass a certain. Yeah, I swear. You couldn't pass a certain kilometers if you have to do some physical work, or you have to be around your house and shit like that. So hey, we went in some crazy phases, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was what it was, huh?
Yeah, you couldn't know the boys,
And
you
I
know.
say, yeah, you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, we really give thanks for people like Tory Lanez that came up with what's that shit he came up with the thing on Instagram. Forgot the name. Ça s'appelle comment encore le vidéo de Tory Lanez sur Instagram? Ah, là, oublié. Okay, I was just asking someone what the video was called on Instagram. Tory Lanez came up with this concept where he had some girls twerking online on Instagram Live and shit like that. That
Oh, yeah.
translated into France, and people start doing crazy stuff like that in France. But it was entertaining. It was definitely entertaining.
Hey, that's another thing that really got pushed hard out of the lockdowns. Social media gained way more momentum, like that TikTok stuff that gained more momentum because people use. Bro, I know grown women that do TikToks like teenage girls just trying to get attention.
Yep.
So it's really changed. It didn't really change. I believe social media was going to get there anyway, but I feel like coronavirus kind of gave it that
enhanced it.
You know what I'm saying? Gave
Yeah,
that real quick one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Mike Tyson way.
Yeah. Yo, thump on 2 teeth. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it did that because, bro, you're seeing the effect of social media everywhere in life now. It's no longer just something that you did for fun. It's no longer something that you get paid to do. And the coronavirus bumped that up. So it's like coronavirus kind of sped us up closer to getting back to being Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
That's how all empires have ended, is when they start going into all that Sodom and Gomorrah type shit. And then they start going, Rome. Rome was built greatly. And then the end of Rome, they started going crazy, G. They were having sex with their moms, their sisters, having orgies and all kinds of crazy stuff. Shit. Yeah, bring it all. And then all of a sudden, that shit got blown the fuck up. We're finding about these islands that these rich motherfuckers got, where they doing all kinds of crazy shit. And people coming out and saying that's not even half as crazy as it is. They got way crazy. They got islands where they're hunting people. You know what I'm saying? And coronavirus kind of just sped all it up into sped all of this crazy shit that's happening even more, because then we were on that lockdown, and during that lockdown, all you had was just the thoughts. People, I guarantee you, we had more divorces from the coronavirus started to this than we've had in any time period ever. I guarantee you, we'd have, and domestic violence.
And domestic violence too. That was a big issue in France. Shit went like west when it comes to that. It was all over the news. Yeah, that really piked. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Really hit a peak here in France.
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy because then now you have a man and a woman that was happy, and the virus hitting you guys on lockdown, and you realize, fuck, I hate this motherfucker. Work was the only thing saving this relationship. If we wasn't going to work and I wasn't going to work, we'd have killed each other a long time ago. So now you break up a dynamic and they got 4 kids.
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? The effect of the virus, the actual sickness that it carried, I feel was less than actually how it affected societies and the problems it caused in society. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I agree.
So for me, it's like it's the vaccine, G. The vaccine. The bat just flips me. The bat flips me, but the vaccine sends me out of space. Like the bat gets me like, oh, come on. But the vaccine?
Yeah.
Hey, JD,
personally, I have no interest in taking no vaccine. I don't think my decision will change. I don't know where I'll be. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen in the upcoming months, because, like, I don't know, them niggas taking some hardcore decisions right now. So just about to tighten up. But I don't know. I'm not the type of person you can force into injecting vaccination is basically injecting a small dose of the virus in your body. Now, I don't know about y'all, but my immune system is so good, I never get no virus.
Knock on wood.
So if I never get no virus because my immune system is up, hell no, I ain't going to inject myself with no small dose of a virus just so my body can learn
What
to
else?
adapt and work against it. It's doing good by itself. Come on, bro. If that's not some bullshit, I don't know what is.
Oh,
No,
God.
thank you. Keep your vaccine and I don't know, feed it to the bats, maybe.
Yo, you know what? Rasta, find the bats.
Yeah.
The one them
Go
get
vaccinate
quarantined
them.
from the other bat and give them the vaccine first and see how them react to it. What else in my youth? 6 months
Yeah,
enough.
real talk, bro.
In a nowhere in our history, maybe before them come up with the authorization process, has any vaccine ever been approved in 6 months in a Rasta? You see me I say? 6 months, so 6 months from creation to yo, take it. And the fact that people actually are war about it, you know.
Hey, hold on. I was
Genuinely
talking
war
to
about
Dre.
it, you know.
I was talking to Dre when it was a few days ago,
Yeah.
and he was telling me a story in JA about a nigga that sneezed. He sneezed and he sneezed. Hold on. He sneezed next to another person. That nigga got so pissed he started fighting him, like giving him some real hand. That nigga, you just sneezed next to me, bitch.
Like I dead, you want for dead?
You know what I mean? Hey, Jamaicans violent on a different level. And so if you
I know
need
say
to
I know
sneeze,
say we're violent, you
home.
know. I know say we're violent on different level. You know. I just say as Jamaican people, we raise more straight and blunt and forward. So when something happen, we say how we feel instantly inside our just feel weird. Most people in the world, the average person, something happen, they be like, and more than along. Jamaican people, that's different.
Well.
If they do something, we say it immediately. So I say we're more violent because certain places
Yeah,
you go my youth in India, them they are beat people with stick if them come out of them house. The police are right on the street and bike.
Yeah, true that. I saw on Facebook.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't beat no Jamaican with no stick though.
That's
You get
a
some
bomber clot.
and
The whole town
you
come
know
out
what I
and
mean?
match
Send under
it.
your motherfucker.
Oh, bomber clot
You go
come
beat
run
it
up
with
on
no
you. What I do? I'm mad bomber clot
Yeah.
police. Ooh, me a grown man.
You're crazy. You know more
What
stone
you
on the
do?
road.
Yeah, come on, man. I get the whole stick. Pussy, what you do? Yeah, liquid stick. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you see me I say,
Put up the gun and say, you want me shoot you?
where the fool? With stick. I mean, I come out with AK and chop someone. Now I'm to them money. But you remember saying, but the fact that people actually are war and argue about the vaccine is crazy, you know, man.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you gotta tell a person so we are living at age. This is the age them present to us, you know, where everything's supposed to be inclusive. You see me I saying? So I gotta tell me we're supposed to live in this inclusive age. But if I'm against being part of the inclusive talk thinking, I'm not included. But we're supposed to include everybody in it. So if my thoughts against yours are not included, then that is not inclusive. Exactly. That is exclusive.
And contradictory.
So now they must say, yo, if you don't want to take the vaccine, you're against America. Yo. People actually say that, you know? Like JD, people are actually saying that. Like, if you don't take the vaccine, you're against America. If you don't take the vaccine, you're against Jamaica. If you don't take the vaccine, you're against France. You don't take the vaccine, you're against Trinidad. Like, people are really saying that kind of crazy shit, bro. So you don't have no choice. Bro, here where I live, they're offering the vaccine. If you, the Starbucks was giving free coffee if you came in with a vaccination card. The Starbucks was giving out free coffee if you came through with your vaccination card. Like, I've been vaccinated. That alone probably got like 1 million people to go get vaccinated.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's some manipulation games on a different level.
On a level, huh? Are they doing anything like that in France?
Well, no, I can't. Not that I can think of, anyways.
That's wow. That's wow. Yeah. Now that's really pay to play.
Yeah, but they manipulate on different levels. Trust me, because when you tell someone, yo, you can't go to the restaurant, you can't go to clubs, stuff like that, that plays with the mind, you know what I mean? So that's the next form of manipulations, but hey, it's all the same, man. It's all under the same roof, manipulation and dictatorship.
And it's all leading to one place, you know?
Yeah.
Man, Judy, it has to happen.
As Bob Marley said, revolution. You see me?
And my youth, that is how everything happened in our history, you know? It come to a head, you know? And then it changed. Rome, and it changed. You go into the Christian era. You see what I said? And we did the Christian era for a long, long time. And so about time it got change again. It's me. I said, no, we're going to an era where if you don't believe that everything is right, you're wrong. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
We're going to an
That's
era
true.
where so the coronavirus is pushing us faster and closer to it because of how it affects the whole society, my youth.
Yeah.
And then there's never going to be a time without coronavirus ever again in life because it's airborne. So
Yeah,
unless them have an airborne cure, it never gonna work. So at some point in time, you're gonna have whatever them created inside your system. Unless like me, who's a ninja, so I'm not gonna wear the mask. You see me? I say,
yeah.
so
But hey, you
but
know
the
they say
mask
the
don't
mask
protect you
doesn't
anywhere.
even really exactly.
No,
That's what
them
I was
say
gonna say.
don't
Gotta rely on your immune system, but hey, don't underestimate your immune system. Your
at all.
body is like amazing. I was watching this Netflix documentary and it was talking about how our body, how our immune system really works and how amazing it really is and how it fights, you know what I mean, different diseases and things like that. Hey, trust yourself and trust your body. Just eat good, stay fit, and you'll be all right. That's what
Me
I
too.
believe.
Take your vitamins, realistically, If you're not take no vitamins, I'm not saying if you take them from the store, you can take your vitamins to oranges, bananas, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying, eat healthy and stay
Take
fit.
care of your body.
Yeah, just go out and
That's
just,
it.
hey, listen, man, just go out, listen, man, go outside and walk for 30 minutes. If you don't feel like you a gym type of person, not everybody's a gym type of person, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But go outside, walk for 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Try to eat a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? Because they're saying it affects, oh, first one affected obese people. This Delta variant affects is more powerful, it has a more powerful effect on kids now.
Yeah, that's what
So
I heard. 30 and under, and that's just crazy to me.
so now they're saying they might have a summer of no school again, JD. If
Yeah.
these single parents have another summer of no school, JD, we might
Mhm.
have dead kids.
No, but
Some of them might get thrown out the window on a road
holy
trip because I don't think
shit.
it's gonna go down well if they say, "Yo, we gotta lock school down because it's knocking kids off, bro." That's because then they're listen. If kids are unsafe in school, bro,
Mhm.
and parents got to deal with those, that means parents can't go to work now.
Mhm.
Oh, this
Yeah,
Delta variant is
tough.
crazy.
It's tough. It's tough.
But we ain't preaching like no, oh, the end of the world's coming. We're just saying this is what it is. You
Hey,
know what I'm
this is all
saying?
facts.
Yeah,
You can
this is
see it
what
on
it
the
is.
TV. There's
Yeah,
nothing new here.
this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to have you scared and thinking, oh my God, we're about to be done. You know what I'm saying? We're just saying this is what they're saying on TV about the shit and how it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? They're saying that schools might be locked down again. And if schools locked down, parents can't go to work.
Yeah, they already in talks about another confinement, another lockdown here in France
Already?
already. Yep.
You mean all our friends are just the schools?
Well, they're talking about different areas in France, Paris included, because on Friday the news, I was listening to the news and they were like, "Yo, they had an estimation of the Delta virus hitting the entire country by this weekend. So I guess by tomorrow we'll know
Oh,
if it really did hit the entire country already or where we at and what's going to happen after that. So we're just waiting. We sit in ducks, really. Sitting
yo, I didn't
ducks.
know they was talking about like that overseas. I've seen, I
Good.
pay attention to the news, but I don't like to get into it. I like to get into the topics because the
Yeah.
news itself is always negative. You know what I'm saying? If you watch too much news, it's going to depress you.
Yeah.
Because there's always
No,
bad.
that's true. That's
Yeah, it's not nothing really positive on there. You know what I'm saying? So I pay attention to like just certain topics. So I didn't know they were getting that crazy like overseas, bro. They're talking about locking down. So what are they saying like hotspots?
not sure yet. Not
Are
sure
they
yet. I know there's a couple cities that is already hot and governors of those specific cities are in talks about locking down the city. There's no definitive conclusion yet, but we're just waiting to see. I heard something like that is happening in Spain also. I don't remember if it's like Barcelona or someplace in Spain like that. They want to lock down. They want to go back in confinement actually. So, I don't know.
That's gonna be heavy, G. I'm
Yep.
telling you, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
the effect it has had on society is way greater than the sickness that it's caused.
Mhm.
Cause it's revolutionary, bro.
Yeah, it's a struggle. By the way, guys, don't forget to comment. Really want to know your thoughts on that. What y'all think about the vid?
Mm-hmm.
What y'all think about this specific Delta virus and the vaccine? Are you
Don't forget the
against? Are
bot.
you for it? Hey, yeah, what y'all think about the bat and the crazy scientist too? We need some info on that.
Don't forget the bot. Pandemic.
Yeah.
So as we go through this in the mind, there's a feeling from me as if like it'll cause way more problems down the line than we see now. Because if them can't come up with a cure, not a vaccine, because vaccine don't cure nothing, you know.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? So they can't come up with that. And then when they come up with the vaccine, when they say about the vaccine, it might not actually help you.
Yeah, exactly. Ain't that a bitch? I never heard something so stupid in my life. Getting vaccinated to avoid getting, oh, according to them, is just not to end up in the hospital. So you can catch the virus. Don't worry, get vaccinated. You might catch the virus, but you probably won't die. Okay, thanks.
JD, that's the I
Hey,
don't
I don't know.
understand. Yo, somebody say,
That's the
yo,
craziest marketing
man, you,
prank I ever
man,
heard in my entire life. That's just crazy.
as human beings, we're crazy, you know.
Tell you.
And human beings are actually taking the vaccine and saying, yeah, I seen somebody
Hey,
post today.
got the vaccine.
I
Check
seen
my
somebody
FB tag.
I seen some I seen somebody post today. This my 15 shot is done. I'm vaccinated. 15 shots they took to get
Hold on,
vaccinated.
you for real? 15 shots?
15 shots. They had their card posted. Bang, 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 bang. Bro,
I thought it
5
was
each
like two
round,
vaccination shots.
3 rounds, because there's 3 rounds they go through, I guess, in certain shots.
Oh shit. Oh, it depends on the vaccine.
Yeah, because some vaccinations have rounds where you go for the first shot and they shoot you. Bro, that's the craziest part. You're going for 3 different versions of this shit, and you're like, oh yeah, shoot me up, doc. What?
In France, it has only two shots you have to take. I think like 15 days apart or something like that.
Yeah. But there's some of them are 3 and some are 2 and some are 1. I don't know which ones
Yeah.
they are. But just imagine going back, just even going back for round 2, bro. Just saying to yourself,
round 1 wasn't strong enough. Let me get the stroke right.
Lick me, doc. Yo, I'm telling you, you can never, ever not love humanity, bro. Yeah. It's a comedy show. it's like watching an episode of whatever comedy show you love the most, whatever family show is in there, crazy. Because this don't even make no sense. How do we even, as a group, say, you know what, let's take the vaccine, even after they said to you, hey, this shit ain't gonna do shit. But go on, take it and tell us if it worked. Oh, and go take it, bro.
Crazy.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why, you know, like we're just a box waiting for that Tinder to hit it. And she's just gonna blow up. You know what I mean?
Yep. So,
but it did the coronavirus did cause it's the oldest profession in the world, selling sex. You know what I'm saying? But it caused a lot of single moms and a lot of single parents, you know what I'm saying, to get the hustle on the OnlyFans. Because now almost everybody got an OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It did enhance people's pockets too. And then also, on a serious note, during the coronavirus period, Black women opened up more small businesses than anybody else.
Yeah, for real.
Right hand.
Hey, round of applause. Shout out to all my Black women.
You feel me? And we're not being racist. We're not saying black or white. That's not our thing. We're just trying to emphasize that was done, and that's an amazing thing.
Yeah, it's an amazing progress.
Yeah, it's because we're going from now. We'll talk about that another thing, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
During that time, that happened. So you're seeing also more businesses that were started. So there's a bunch of negative. There's more negative, of course, than positive came out the thing. But
there's also positive. Let's highlight that.
Yeah, you have to see the silver lining, man. If you don't see the silver lining in life, you're gonna either get the gun and shoot, or you're gonna get the gun and shoot. You know what I mean? So you got to see the silver lining in some way, somehow. So there's positives out of it. And, you know, as we end this, you know what I'm saying, this episode, you guys, you know what I'm saying, I just want you to remember everything we say is we just it's just how we think about it. And as we think we're rational human beings, so we feel like if we think this way about it, you know what I'm saying, the average person in our community probably would think the exact same way about it. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if there's a conspiracy or not, but the shit don't make sense.
Exactly. Let's call it for what it is. Just don't make sense. And so it is what it is. So guys, this was our 4th episode. Remember, you're on the Global State of Mind podcast with Garnet and JD. Don't forget to hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment, hit up some of your friends. Let us know what your thoughts are. And show some love. For all my French followers, our French audience, je vous aime. N'oubliez pas de aimer, partager. Okay, show some love.
Yeah, what he said. Right. And don't forget, check out Paul. So Paul is got the beginning of her show. He's her set intro. P. Smith on every single platform. His music is hidden. He's gonna be almost every single outro, you know, some of the same. But go check out Paul, get to his Instagram, get to his Facebook, get to his TikTok, get to his Snapchat. His music is legit, not only because he's family. You feel what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, share, you know what I'm saying? And at a given time you want to become part of the community, go ahead and just get on the channel, man. Subscribe, join, you know what I'm saying? Because this ain't going nowhere. We're going to be here. We're going to be putting it out, and we're going to be trying to become something always where you can be included in it. So join up.
All right. Peace.
Deuce.
It's got to be, I'm proud of me. That's why I'm steady moving on despite the hatred. I get better every song, man. It's got to be, I'm proud of me. If you don't like it, move along. Get the shaking if the bacon ain't involved, man. It's got to be.